Some employees are bringing home more money on unemployment than they usually make at work because of the way the stimulus package is set up. Our national investigative team looks at the restaurant industry, which says the payment structure, coupled with the difficulty of reopening, is about to be a big problem.
For Kurt Huffman, the math and money don't add up. With tips, a line cook at his restaurant makes $640 a week. Now, with his restaurant shuttered, state unemployment pays that cook $416 a week. The CARES Act adds an extra $600. So that employee takes home $1,016, almost $400 more for not working.
The problem is that it's been set up in such a way where now I'm competing with the government, and I don't like being put in that situation. That's not fair to small business owners to put us there. And I think that if the government had been maybe a little bit more subtle or been a little bit more nimble with how they had put together the plans, that it could have worked out differently.
Huffman says he likely can't reopen restaurants until these extra benefits expire at the end of July. It's one of the many hurdles restaurants have until this pandemic is over.
I have a number of restaurants that have 60 seats in them. With social distancing, they'll have between 24 and 30 seats in. They are a business built on a 60-seat financial model, not a 24-seat financial model. I don't know how that restaurant that has rent that's, we calculated based on 60 seats. Everything that we have in that business is now essentially going to be forced to operate with half, 40 to 60% of its previous income. How do you run it profitably?
Melvin Rodrigue chairs the National Restaurant Association.
Owners are reeling right now because the restaurant industry was hit the hardest, quickest, and will be take the longest to recover.
That's because restaurants won't be fully operational until social distancing ends. The National Restaurant Association is asking the federal government for a $240 billion recovery package to help restaurants through the end of this year.
And we believe that there's going to have to be some sort of supplement assistance from the federal government in order to get us where we need to be.
If not, America's more than 1 million restaurants may be in trouble.
Anybody that thinks that restaurants will just be able to flourish or even are confident that they can even be break even over the next 6 to 12 months, I think is delusional.
An employment attorney points out that in most cases, if someone refuses to return to work once they are called back, they could lose their benefits. Up next, Disney is using its beloved characters to help fight COVID-19.